Well. Welcome to the Sulk stream. I assume people missed me, right? Not the gay guy who screams about boomers. I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. I make good, coherent, and cogent points. Welcome everybody to the show. I am back from my Disneyland trip in Disney World. I'm sorry. If you live in Florida, that is a very serious, that's a cardinal sin to call it Disneyland. But I'm from California, so I call it motherfucking Disneyland. It's Disneyland. It's Disney World here. I came back. I got a lot of sun, as you can tell. That's fine. I also walked like 40 miles. Not freaking kidding you. I walked like 40 freaking miles. Pushing a cart, pushing a stroller the entire time. Ridiculous. God, there was so many fat people. There was so many freaking fat people. It is ridiculous. Like when you, like in normal everyday America, there's not that many fat people. You go to Disneyland, it is like an amorphous blob of fucking pale skin. It's disgusting. Just fucking park slapper after park slapper. Just rolling around, dude. Using up all the elevator space. It's wild. It was wild, but I had a good time, so thank you for joining me and welcoming me back so warmly. No one said anything terrible. Well, yet. And also, not that I'm looking. Not that I'm looking. That park slopper spotting, it was, like I said, it's gross. Regardless, it doesn't matter. But if we're going to be talking about park sloppers, we're going to be talking about things like peptides. Tonight we're talking about peptides, the secret of the ooze. The Chinese peptide market is going around and it is very popular. It's popping. Things like a GLP-1 drug is a peptide. A lot of people are using peptides. A lot of people are ordering overseas. It's very hot in like Silicon Valley. So we're gonna watch a documentary about that. We're gonna talk about it. It's good to be back. I wasn't gonna do a show, but then for some reason I felt guilty. I felt guilty on the inside, and I was all like, where are these people going to go if not to my show? They have nowhere else to be. Who are they going to call gay now? And so I just had to sit down and do another show. Even though I literally have blisters on my feet. I don't use my feet for this show, so it's okay. Anyways, get comfy, get cozy, grab a nice bottle of peptides, grab a nice syringe, make sure to swab the top of the bottle and then swab the injection site, and then ram that shit right into your bloodstream. Intramuscular. Not intravenous. It's intramuscular. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't do peptides, but I'm pretty sure that would be the case. If you're working, keep working. And if you are driving, if you're driving the Artemis 2, you're already all the way up in space by now, I would imagine. I hope somebody on the spaceship watches my show. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? That I understand the very low chances of that being the case. But I think it would be pretty funny if they're just addressing the nation and then you hear me scream about boomers and black people in the background, and then somebody's like, oh, sorry, go on. Sorry, it's just some gay tard screaming over there. Yeah, I am that gay tard, sir. I would know that voice anywhere. It's mine. That voice is me. Anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to help me out, ko-fi.com/sulkstream. I would really appreciate it. Help me go on these vacations. I'm just fucking with you. I don't pay for them. Anyways, I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is a Sulk stream. And this is called Silicon Valley's New Miracle Drug. Enjoy. I see what I did wrong here. There we are. Enjoy.
That's what Silicon Valley is saying about something called peptides. These ostensibly
Thanks. Cool. Thank you for doing that. I don't know why that happened.
Put it inside me.
Oh, God, this is starting bad already. I don't need to start the Sulk stream with "put it inside me."
That's what Silicon Valley is saying about something called
peptides.
These ostensibly magic drugs aren't exactly legal and are often sourced from unregulated factories in China, but that hasn't stopped them from exploding in popularity amongst in-the-know techies and corporate bigwigs, with promises that they can do things like burn our fat.
Arden says, space is fake and gay, you live in a fishbowl. Like the Truman Show? Is that what's going on? I'm having some sort of weird Truman Show. You know that was written by, I can't fucking remember the author right now. Fuck.
Tan our skin, focus our brains, improve our sleep, and horny our libidos. And it's promises like these that are just now inspiring normies to start poking themselves with the magic juice. Yet one question remains.
He wrote The Man in the High Castle. He wrote the he wrote Starship Troopers. No, that was Richard A. Heinlein. It doesn't matter.
What even is this stuff? And is this all gonna end really bad?
The vacation was good. It was good. It was just like I was doing all the work. Philip K. Dick, thank you. He said Fip Dick, but I extrapolated that. PHIP Dick, and I was all like, I know exactly what that means.
Okay, that was two questions, but... Simply put, peptides are chains of amino acids.
Should I do some? Should I get some Chinese peptides? I'll do it. I will do it. I don't know what they do. I don't know specifically what they do. I know the GLP-1s make you, which is made out of a Gila monster venom, which is not a monster. It's just a lizard that lives in the desert, but it's poisonous. It's a poisonous lizard that lives in the desert. But I don't know what the rest of them do. But you guys will have a night where you guys, if you win one of the roulette wheels or the Sulko puck, then I'll inject the peptide of your choice. I'll have a flight of peptides, and then you guys can pick one, and I'll just ram it right there on camera. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's completely fine with terms of use, terms of service, and all that. And even if it's not, I don't care.
That help your body perform various functions, from healing a muscle tear, growing skin cells, or producing an entire above-ground pool's worth.
There you go. I'll get the above-ground pool peptide. It's got it. I'm sure it's good.
Worth of testosterone, as mine's been known to do. There are some famous peptides you've probably heard of, like insulin and oxytocin. Peptides like these are created inside of the body using proteins that we consume through.
Zach says, I have vintage pulp magazine from the 50s with each of Philip K. Dick's first editions in it. 111 mags. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, because he used to just hammer out stories because he would make like, I don't know, $5 a story to make rent. And so he would just furiously write as much as possible. And I guess that's how he got good.
Through food. But the things that we'll be talking about today are peptides that are...
Will I be doing that? Just streaming constantly until I get good? No. Of course not. I want to do other things.
Created synthetically in a lab.
I don't want to just sit here and yell at a camera. I do that a lot, and it's not going anywhere so far. But should I do it like obsessively, like for 10, 12 hours a day where I'm just sitting here screaming at a camera? Well, I do it at the mirror anyway, so why not put a camera in front of myself?
Injected straight.
That's what I say.
Into your bod with a needle.
Makes a lot of sense.
You might be familiar with glucagon-like peptide.
Sound like a psychopath.
Peptide 1 or GLP.
But I won't if I have a camera in front of me while I do it.
Drugs like Ozempic or Wegovy inject a version of GLP-1 into your body, which helps you lose weight. These shots are legal and have...
Freeside says, Zax is a real dickhead, huh? Well, he's just another one of you people.
Quite frankly, been everywhere the last few years.
I understand he's a fan of Philip K. Dick and you call him a dickhead. But all of you.
But their popularity has spurred a
all
hunt to
of you.
find new injectable
I mean, you've seen what you people say to me.
peptide drugs that might also yield other health benefits, which is how we've reached the more colloquial umbrella term of peptides, referring to stuff like GLP-1s, but also dozens of different experimental and off-label shots with names that, when spoken, make you sound like a total droid.
I'm on Retta, tesamorelin, and then NAD.
What is it? What is it? I know what NAD is. It's nicotinamide. You can get NAD from Amazon. I actually did take NAD, but in pill form. I didn't inject NAD. I didn't notice anything, but I take a lot of weird supplements. I take a lot of, like a bevy of weird supplements. I'll take like that methylene blue. I took that for a long period of time. I might take it again. I took NAD. I'm just saying this would be down my alley. I mean, I'm not going to call myself a biohacker or anything like that, even though a lot of the stuff I do would be considered that. I would be, I don't know, something.
Nasal.
IGF-1, LR3,
BBC, TB500,
EPC 157,
GLP-3,
GHKCU,
GHK.
TB500,
What's it do? What's it all do? What's it do? What's it do? Tell me what it does.
Retatrutide.
Melanotan.
Can somebody help me out? I know what one does. GLP-1. It makes you not fat. It makes you some gaunt, ghoulish-looking creature like Kelly Osbourne. So that's a pass. I'm going to pass on that one. Thank you. I don't want to become a human skeleton with long witch-like fingers like Kelly Osbourne. I'd be completely okay with that. And you know what? When she was fat, she didn't look better. So there is just no point when Kelly Osbourne is looking human. Is she some sort of weird homunculus? Because, like, her dad used to eat bats. Maybe that, like, mixed together with his semen that was shot into his mom, and then she's like a quarter bat. I don't know. I don't know biology all that well. It sounds like it makes sense to me.
And 1.
CJC,
Hey, Renee.
BBC157, GLP-1, N-acetylsaline, GHK,
Renee is a Fed, yes.
BBC157, DCIT, MOTS-C, tesamorelin, IGF-1, LR3, epithalone, thymosin alpha-1, ARA290.
Dude, fuck. Shut up. Just tell me what they do. Tell me, you can't just start rattling off like an alphabet soup of names. I don't know what cagrilintide does. What does cagrilintide do? Makes you fucking insane looking? Pass.
PT1 for 1 oxytocin.
What? Since these shots are unregulated and understudied, not a ton is scientifically known about what
NAD is a stereo company? Is it?
peptides will do to your body. Yet peptide takers hope that stuff like BPC 157 will repair their muscles, GHKCU will reduce their wrinkles, dihexia will help them focus more,
Bless you?
ipamorelin will help them sleep better,
Thanks, gang.
and Slytherin will help them diabolically scheme against the boy who lived. Sometimes these peptides are sold individually, but they can also be combined to create so-called stacks,
Thanks,
or
Max.
groups of peptides
Thank
taken at
you.
the same time to get
Thank you. I forget there's a lag. There's like a 5-second lag on this.
different effects. Many pep pushers that corner you in the gym shower will talk about their own unique stack.
Nothing hotter than getting cornered in the gym shower. Okay. Who takes showers at the gym? Look, I would feel extremely exposed if I were to get naked and hop in the shower at the gym. The Planet Fitness does have showers. I just know some gay shit goes on in those showers. So I'm not going to hop in those showers. Not that I'm automatically doomed to become gay in those showers, but there might be a very thin film of monkeypox on the bottom. Sorry, that was my computer. I'm sure you heard that. Fucking Windows. Yeah, I don't need the film of monkeypox or HIV or whatever new fucking fangled virus that these homosexuals come up with. Can I say homosexuals? I am on YouTube. I'm not sure.
Although certain ones come with fun nicknames like the Wolverine or Glow Stick.
John just invites them back to his home. Yeah. I'll be like, come on. It's much cleaner here, right? And they're like, no, we like it dirty. I'm like, oh, my God.
Stacks.
There's such a broad category.
Oh, my God. You are dangerous, right? I mean, like, your medical file must be, like, thick.
Of things being sold as peptides that it's hard to really paint with a broad brush, because on the one hand, the GLPs, those are safe. People have been taking those for,
You've been doomed to be gay from the day you were born.
decades now. So we're currently in the early adopter phase, just as we've been with any other kind of like new development where there's the, the first crazy guy to get a car. And, like,
Are these like honey packets for gay dudes? No. First of all, the gay dudes probably use those honey packets too. I gotta see those. Do they sell those honey packets at like the gas station? I've never seen one of those honey packets. They give you strong boner, is what I've heard. You might notice I'm slightly jiggling. It's because my wife is doing laundry. I'm not having a seizure or anything. My wife is doing laundry. Wait, watch. Yeah. I'm very, very gently just vibrating. I'm like Dr. Katz. I'm just very gently vibrating.
19th century. And to be clear, like there certainly are risks that are, because a lot of these things haven't been studied at all really in a clinical setting.
So we don't know necessarily if the people taking peptides now are like the first crazy guy to ride a car, as you said, or like the first guy to give their baby
Drive a car?
opium, essentially.
There are people who give their babies opium. There's like Afghani mud folk that like live in like one of those it's like a hut cave Tatooine kind of style burrow. And they blow opium smoke into their infants' faces and stuff. And I don't think it really matters that much. I mean, like, they were probably smoking a lot of opium when they were pregnant with their kid, and the kid came out fine. But there are people who absolutely do that. And people have probably done that for tens of thousands of years. And those babies came out fine. He acted like it was something crazy.
We don't know that, no.
Ezra Marcus is a reporter
Opium
with
milk
glasses.
is good for your baby. I would take that. I would take opium milk. If I had a shot of opium milk, I'd slam it.
Who wrote a piece about his own experience uncovering the world of peptides before then deciding
You need to brace your studs, John. Dude. What?
to put them inside of himself.
I wanted to go through the kind of like process that any consumer of this stuff would go through. So I went through two different routes. The first was I went to a above board regulated, to some extent, med spa. And I said, I'm a reporter. I'm interested in peptides. Like, what do you got for me?
Ardent Shara says, when I shower, others feel intimidated. I just skip it. Comparison issues, I suppose. I don't do that. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to skip the shower because I don't want people to see my huge dong and then go home and like shoot themselves in the face because they feel all inadequate and shit like that. No, I just like to smell a little bit. I like people to know I'm coming, or if I've just been in a room, or I don't know, Jess likes it too.
Basically, we're like, well, we have this thing called NAD for you. The med spas generally are limited to what they can legally obtain. Then I was like, well, let me go through the
Floors are too shaky, the studs are weak. Well, the washing machine is like just on the other side of that wall. And my house is like on stilts. So it's like
sort of other channel that people are,
Zach says I have a big wiener too.
engaging in with this stuff, which is what you're seeing more from your kind of teenage Bushmasters.
Cool, dude. Everybody give it up for Zach's. Can I take this off? I need to take this off. This is to get into the pool at Disney. So I don't need this anymore. So let me just do this, even though this is good content right here. This is good content. This is hard-hitting reporting. It's because that's what I am. Look at that. Look at that cut. The fucking nail clipper. I'm a fucking expert. I'm a ninja, dude. Ninja with that shit.
You know, what I did was I went on Reddit on the peptide.
Arden says, sweet, we all have big dicks. Now what? Now we just let them fucking swing low and shit. And, you know, let's get our dicks tattooed together. Let's fucking tie him into a giant rat king. Rat king of dicks. Dick king. We can get him tattooed. I could get mine tattooed in honor of Artemis. I can make my balls look like exhaust. A rocket.
Reddit channel.
I could get it tattooed to look like a toothbrush and hide in people's bathrooms.
And I just started DMing people like, hey, you know, I want to
be like, wow, this guy has not brushed his teeth in a while.
Talk to you about peptides. And some guy was like, cool, join my Discord. And there was a representative from a Chinese.
Don't tattoo him black, makes him look smaller. And that you're just gonna need to put a bunch of light on it, right? It's just gonna swallow the light, right?
Factory manufacturer in the Discord who would sort of handle all their orders and claim to be testing the samples, and it was all just sort of, she was just selling directly to these people.
Zach says, I prefer no dick tattoo, please. Well, you want your balls cut off, Zach's? Because we can go down the Heaven's Gate route and get our balls cut off. Do you want to do that? Who needs balls anyway? We're going to do the cult thing. And you want to go down the fucking Castrati Avenue, whatever? I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to be like, no, Zach, please don't cut your balls off. But I don't think that really represents the cult I'm trying to build, sir.
And I was like, okay, well,
you do you.
Just buy the cheapest amount of Retatrutide.
Really hard to tattoo on balls. Is it? No. No, you just fucking like, you just spread it over one of those like animator's desks, right? You just spread the skin over the animator's desk. And then you could sit comfortably and you could get some really intricate workout done, right? You don't fucking just let it hang there and try to poke it as it like swings away. No, you're not going to get anything done doing that.
That they sold, which was 10 5-milligram vials.
Freesa says, count me out. Why? What the fuck, guys? I thought you guys were like down with the cult. I thought you guys were into this shit that I would just make up on a whim and be like, hey guys, we're all doing this now. Everyone fucking pull your dicks out. We're getting them tatted. We're getting our dicks cut together. Solidarity. Solidarity, bros. Fucking pull your dicks out. Spread them. Spread those sacks. I'm feeling weird.
I was for like $150. Sent her Bitcoin, and 2 weeks later, it showed up on my doorstep. Labeled, of course, for research purposes only.
You're not getting your foreskin back. I'm not getting my foreskin back. That shit's gone. And look, I'm pretty bummed about it too. I left my fucking kids their foreskin. I think that was like my contribution to them, right? I'm like, I'm gonna let you guys keep your fucking foreskins. They don't realize it yet, but like, one day they're going to be like, thanks, Dad. And I'm going to be like, no problem. I don't know where my foreskin is, dude. It's probably on some 80-year-old's face. Right? Which I'm like, okay, based. But like, it probably got ground up and put into a cream or something that they sold for $100 a jar. And some old lady's like, this will make me useful. I'm sure this was years ago because, you know, I'm like 38 years old now. So, like, this was back in the 90s. There was probably a face cream with my essence in it, with my stem cells in it and shit like that. Some lady bought it, and then she rubbed my dick all over her face. And it's like, okay, it'd be fine if I was there to laugh about it, right? If I had like the cognition and I was in the right place to see this lady be like, oh, it's so smooth. And I'd be like standing there, I'd be like, okay. But I didn't have that. They just took it and they like claimed it as their own, put it in a little envelope and sent it off to, I don't know, L'Oreal Paris. I have no idea where it went. It's gone though. It's gone. Pissed. I didn't get anything. I didn't get a check. Nothing. I'm still pissed about it. I'm still bummed about my fucking foreskin. Right? The people are like, you can grow it back. I'm like, I don't want to grow it back. I want the original, dude. It's like when your dog dies and you're all like, just get a new dog. I don't want a new dog. I want my old dog. That's my dog, dude. I don't want a new foreskin. I want my old foreskin. The fucking fresh baby foreskin, right? If I found it today, there'd be some weird reunion and I'd fucking put it on there and I'd be like, it'd be all crusty. It would be like crusty old foreskin. I'd be like, I missed you. And he'd be like, me too.
Folks, does your investing app feel like a game? Well, if
Shut
you're
up.
looking for a broker that doesn't all peppers to bypass social media censorship, pretty slick.
Yeah, grow it back. Grow it back. Yes, grow it back. Hold on. I gotta Google this off. I gotta Google this off screen. Grow foreskin back. Okay. Yeah, this is probably legit. Buckle up though. Buckle the fuck up, guys.
Foreskin. It's a touchy topic. I'm Dr. Rena
Yeah, it is.
Malik, urologist and pelvic surgeon, and today we're going to dive
Nope. 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 You're not going to be my... Nope.
right in. Today I'm going to talk about what we know in the scientific literature in regards to foreskin restoration. Well, foreskin is the skin on top of the shaft of the penis. Typically in
Go on.
uncircumcised men, that foreskin extends over the glands or the head of the penis.
Okay.
However, some individuals are born with a congenitally shortened prepuce, meaning they don't have long foreskin just based on the way they were born, and others had circumcisions when they were born and desire having their foreskin back to the way it was normally.
But you can't. You see, there's nerve endings in a foreskin, right? You lost all those nerve endings. And like what they want to do with this is, okay, I'll tell you what they do. You hang weights from it, right? You hang weights and it's over a long period of time, it actually stretches out the skin. So you get fucking extra skin on your dick. That's not a foreskin. That's just a fucking... It looks like my dick lost weight. It looks like my dick lost a bunch of weight. Did he eat at Subway? It ain't a foot long.
It's important to understand that some men who undergo circumcision
This
at
bitch is Israeli? Yeah, you're probably right.
birth develop a feeling of anger and shame and resentment in having that circumcision done. They often feel like they've lost their bodily autonomy.
We don't know she's Jewish. She definitely looks like it, though.
And they are misunderstood very frequently by both society and medical professionals. And so that's where this was developed. But there's actually historical roots.
John Knob says, John, have you been working out your dick? Looks great. Your dick looks... Have you been working out? Your dick looks great. I could lift a nominal amount of weight. I don't know how much. I'm like looking around my fucking desk. I'm like, what could I lift? I could probably lift this. And this is hefty, right? This is made out of like cast iron. All right. And what I do, you know, it's, I actually think that's what this is for. I bought this in Italy. I just thought it was cool, but maybe it's one of those things that this is, you know, I'm going to have to fucking defend Sparta in this thing. I'm going to put this on my dick later. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this thing on my dick. You guys gave me the idea. It's your fault. if I go to the hospital.
So let me go back, all the way back to the era of the Roman Empire. So back during these times, bathhouses were very common and people...
Okay. All right. It's gonna get gay, isn't it? Let me tell you about regrowing your foreskin. So they used to have these things called bathhouses. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. I get you're of the tribe and everything. But does it always have to go down this route? We'll see.
People gathered there and were naked in front of each other. And in society, it was...
Of course they were. Of course. That's just what they did. Tell us more.
It was actually considered unacceptable or even ugly to have an uncircumcised or congenitally absent
I don't believe you. I don't believe you, bitch. You a liar.
foreskin on the penis. In fact,
So wait. You're so full of shit. You are so absolutely full of shit. So you're telling me back in the day, back in like Roman times, dudes would check out each other's wangs and be like, ugh, you still have that? You still have that thing? You're full of shit. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a fucking lying broad. You're a lying... What do you guys have to say about this theory?
it wasn't even allowed to retract the foreskin in public. And this led to the...
He wasn't allowed to... What? He what? I'm sorry, he wasn't allowed to peel his dick like a banana in public?
the first non-surgical approach to lengthening foreskin called Judium pundum. It's a funnel
Judium pundum. I wonder what that means. I wonder what that means in English.
shaped copper tube that's placed around the penile shaft. The copper tube is then pulled on to allow for stretch of the foreskin over the glands.
It's not the foreskin. It's just your dick skin. No.
It's thought that with prolonged stretching, this would increase the length of the foreskin. Another famous physician, Dioscorides, actually recommended applying honey and warm water prior to stretching to try and...
Babe? Honey? She's gonna need to get me... I'll be like, I think I have a cough. Can you get me some, like, tea with honey in it? And she'll be like, yeah. And then she's gonna be like, why is your dick in that coffee cup?
enhance the stretching ability.
Why you gotta ask questions?
Another item that was used is called kynodesmy, which was literally translated to dog leash. And this was actually like a leather thong that men wore that provided traction on the foreskin upwards. Then it was tied in a bow and fastened around the waist. This was primarily used for sporting events to prevent the glands from popping out during sporting events and being seen.
Glands? Just my nuts. Just call them nuts.
And lastly, the most invasive option at this time was called infibulation, meaning they would take some sort of device, either a metal clamp or a string, and actually go through the foreskin to keep it shut over the glands.
So they would staple shut their foreskin? Or something of the pin it shut, something like that. If they had a staple gun, they'd fucking... So that's...
The first actual surgical technique that was ever described was described by a physician named Celsus in a book called De Medicine.
Do we need to continue on this? I don't...
So we don't really know exactly what happened after the first 3 months. Maybe they had...
Rina Malik. Okay. So yeah, there is. That's that for you. There you go. If you guys want to regrow your foreskins, which is not a thing. which is not a thing. You can't regrow a foreskin, even if you honey it up, right? Even you douse your wiener in honey and then yank on it all night long, which is not how you grow a foreskin back. Trust me. Yeah, it's not a foreskin. It's just your dick is just fucking. It's loose. It's just fucking loose. It's like wearing a leather jacket that's too big. It's fucking just loose.
Stuff. It's also why many of the peptides that you'll see available for online purchase are listed as being for research purposes.
What are we talking about, guys? Foreskin? You don't know, Farrell. You wouldn't understand. We miss our foreskins. Us brothers, right? Born in America during a certain range of time. Lost our foreskins in the Great Foreskin War of, God, what was it? Like the 60s to like the 90s or something like that, when a lot of people got, because it wasn't really a thing before like the 50s where people, it wasn't a thing. So yeah, I lost my fucking foreskin and it sucks. It's a bummer. It's fucking lame. I'm honestly, honest to God, pretty fucking bummed about it.
And come with vague 5-star reviews from unnamed sources.
Nomstark, shut up.
Now, all this is to say that you can't go out there and just cop peptides willy-nilly. Instead, you gotta do it the 21st century American way. Shady supply chains via Chinese plug.
One of those vials,
I need me a Chinese plug.
sold through the kind of more public-facing middlemen, would probably cost like $200, and each one was costing me like, $15. That's how cheap this stuff is.
It was stolen. It was stolen. My foreskin was lopped off against my will. And I haven't like had the balls to fucking talk to my parents about this, because they would have taken those too. Right? If it was fashionable, if it was in vogue at the time, oh, take your son's nuts. He don't need them. I don't know, like, why would you think that was cool? Oh, it's because your dad was circumcised. So, if dad was missing a leg, would you chop my leg off just as like, well, now you have to fucking deal with it? Why? Why would you hobble me? Why would you hobble me like that just because you had to go through it? That sucks, dude. That's fucking lame. Everybody else gets their fucking foreskin. I don't. I just get this big red fucking thing in front of me, right? I don't have like a built-in shield, right? Or just like, we can like retreat from danger and sand and stuff. No, it's just fucking out there. And I have to fucking wear pants. Oh, now look, you need to wear pants, right? Because you don't have that fucking God-given protective cock shield that most animals have. It's fucking lame. It's weak. And you know what? Most mammals have a cock bone. They have a phallic bone, a literal bone in their wiener. What happened to mine? Did you take that too? Did ya? I need my cock bone and my foreskin back. Stat.
To manufacture in China, and there's so much money being made. There are probably billions of dollars being made on just flipping this stuff to American.
Hobble you? You walk weird without your foreskin? I don't think that's it. No. Here's the thing, Farrell. Maybe I do. You ever think about that? Maybe if I had my fucking foreskin, I would walk a lot more, like just different. I don't know, different. We'd all be walking differently, at least more confidently. I'd have my shoulders back a little bit more, right? Because the first experience I had coming into this world is a fucking nurse with a fucking meat cleaver coming at me. That has got to just taint the experience a little bit. Don't you agree? And so the rest of your life, you're just a little bit on edge about who's coming at you next with a fucking sharp blade for your junks. Free side for 5. LMFAO. I told my dad I was mad at him for letting them steal my foreskin, and he legit said I felt bad. The guy that did it was only working for tips. Oh my God. You should have asked for a oil change.
I sort of came to peptides.
We're not going to start making fucking circumcision puns, all right? We're not gonna
through the
We're
San
not gonna
Francisco
start doing
tech
that.
culture beat more so. I've been convinced
we don't need to start making circumcision
both
buns.
over the course of reporting and then also publishing the piece and seeing it do quite well. I think that 2026 is going to be the year of what I call consumer biotech.
Well, would you look at that? It's Jasmine's son, an independent reporter.
My dad didn't think of that joke. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. I'm just mad that they're all like, yeah, cut part of his dick off and then don't save it. At least make me, like, fucking put it in acrylic and then I have a necklace or something like that to. But no, they're all like, yeah, do whatever you want with it. It's yours. I don't know. You don't think I'm going to want that? You know how pissed I was when I found out I had part of my dick taken from me? I was pretty mad.
Based in the metropolitan charging port for virgins known as San Francisco. Jasmine recently wrote a piece for the New York Times about how peptides from China were taking Silicon Valley by storm, given their popularity amongst biohackers and people who like getting attention for saying things like BPC 3.141592.
In San Francisco, the internet is in fact real life. So peptides first showed up as a viral internet meme that was going around Twitter/X starting about June or July of last year, where I started hearing that everybody has a Chinese peptide dealer now. And it sort of became...
I don't. I might get one. Don't get me wrong. I'll look into it. I better be easy. Hold on. I can do this. I got this. Chinese peptides. This is easy. This will be easy. For sale. For sale. Uh-huh. Alibaba. Alibaba's got me. Alibaba fucking has it. Alibaba fucking got me, dude. What do they do, though? Honey, what do peptides do?
Like collagen peptides? I don't know.
You don't know? We're also talking about regrowing my foreskin. I know. It wouldn't be the same foreskin. It would just be like extra fucking. It would be extra dick skin.
That's like,
It would be extra dick
like
skin.
getting a boob job.
No, nothing like getting a boob job. A boob job looks good occasionally. A fucking dick. Like you hang weights from your cock, right? And you hang weights from like the skin of your cock, and it makes the skin grow. You know, it's like a fat person that loses a bunch of weight.
Oh my gosh.
Right? It's just extra dick skin. They're like, yeah, that's a foreskin. That's your foreskin, right? No.
That's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
That's not the same
It's not
thing
the
at
same
all.
thing.
That's not the same thing in the least.
In the least bit. No. Imagine having that in your mouth.
Dude, that's some trash
Right?
shit right there.
Chew it up, blow a bubble.
Ew. But it would
It would lose the flavor after 15 seconds. What? Now I want to do it. Just so she can make all these funny things to do.
became one of the little symbols of San Francisco, along with, coding agents and
double bubble, yeah.
Waymos and everything else, that everyone started talking about Chinese peptides. People would compare it even to trying a new browser or trying a new app. Like, they are the ones who want to be beta testing, they want to be early adopting, and sometimes you're going to have
So then gain weight in your dick, problem solved. All right, you gain weight in your pussy. How about you do that? Farrell, I want you to fucking just gain weight in your pussy. Make your pussy as fat as possible. Feed it directly. Can you do that? No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can put food in your pussy. Can you do that and make it fat? No, that doesn't make sense. Hi, we could try it. You want to try that? Corn on the cob?
some bugs if you do that. But how are you going to be on the frontier.
Butter it up.
How you're going to get the benefits and the edge that nobody else is, unless you are also willing
Free said says that's not foreskin, that's faux skin.
to accept
Pretty
those risks.
good.
I have a whole peptide drawer in my fridge. I call it the girl dinner drawer.
The girl dinner drawer. I can tell you this chick is a fucking nightmare.
Right. Okay. By touching these,
They can make it puffy? What? Your vagina? No, I mean, like, I can't feed my cock, right? I can't, like, you know, dip it in a bucket of water and just make it drink. Because if people could, that's how people would drink beer. I'd be like, I could drink an entire gallon of beer with my cock. Just dip it in fucking like that. And then it just gulp, gulp. And you would see the level going down and shit. And people would pay money to see that. I would pay money to see that. Not in a gay way, but strictly in like a medical fascination way. I mean, like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. You have to teach me this trick.
am I going to explode?
No.
Or what is
You're safe.
this? What do we
Yes,
have
there
here?
is.
So I brought you Redditry.
Not with that attitude, stream dislike. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should believe I can drink a beer with my cock. That's you know, that's why I got circumcised, right? They're all like, this is just gonna, you can't, I mean, like, it's gonna cover up. You can't even drink a beer with your cock anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Now I can dick chug. Ew. I shouldn't have said that.
This is all Redditry.
This is all Redditry.
Tori Pastori
Dick chug a beer.
rhymes and is the founder of a marketing consultancy called Soup. Last year, she hosted a
Horrible. That's horrible, dude. Where would it go?
peptide-themed rave in San Francisco, which I would have attended had I not been preoccupied with my steroid.
Drink through my dick like, okay. Mob says John thinks he can drink through his dick like a straw. No, I don't think that. I think that would be interesting if somebody could do that, like some fucking, you know, Shaolin monk who could do weird things like hang himself and like punch trees down and stuff. And then he can also drink a beer with his cock. I mean, there would be stories as old as time of like sailors coming back from the Far East and be like, dude, I saw a guy drink a beer with his cock. And then everyone would be like, nah, no way. And everyone would think that was a myth until like the 21st century when we see it on TikTok. Dick Doc. And they'd be like, nah-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And then like a doctor would be like, yeah, this is true. This is a fact. You see the dick's right here and then the water's right here. And you just gotta like clench your asshole. Dip your dick into the beer and then periodically clench, release. Clench, release. Clench, and then the beer just goes down like that. Try it yourselves. Try it yourselves. If it doesn't work, you can call me a liar.
Quinceanera. Tori says that she's been taking peptides for about the last year and a half.
I really like hanging out online and seeing what the people in like weird niche communities get up to and what they get excited about. I got engaged and
Pigs can breathe out their assholes. Why can't we drink beer? No, I can't. I don't believe you.
was really wildly overweight. I was really, really sick. I had a lot of things wrong with me. And I went to the doctor, and this was right when all of the Ozempic and everything was first hitting the scene, and everyone was like, this is amazing. And I told my doctor, I was like, I just don't want to hate myself in my wedding pictures. I know I have a lot of weight to lose. Like, can we try
Because she used to be fat, I assume? Is that what it is? Does she used to be fat?
this? And she said, yeah, no problem. Prescribed it for me. And
Fine, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Fine, hold on. I have to do this off screen, and you guys know exactly why. Can pigs breathe with their anus? I have to use the medical term. What? No way. Oxygen absorbed into the bloodstream through the rectum. Get the fuck out of there. What? Researchers successfully prolonged the lives of pigs with respiratory failure by delivering oxygenated gas and oxygen directly into the rectums. Lying. What? In specific experimental conditions, a 50-kilogram pig could survive for 30 minutes under lethal respiratory failure conditions using this method. Breathing through his ass. No way. No way.
And then I went to the
No, he's right. They can. They can breathe through their ass, but only for a limited amount of time.
pharmacy to go pick it up. And because my BMI was
They
34.
technically can. How do you hear that?
7 and not 35, the pharmacy told me that my insurance wouldn't cover it and it was going to be $1,000 a month. And I said, that's insane. So I called my friend, and instead of going through the pharmacy and just doing it that way, he'd started contacting like all these labs in China.
What weirdo figured that out instead of just making bacon? I wonder if this pig can breathe through his ass. And then the other two rednecks standing next to him, they're all just like... Yo, is your friend good? Well, let's see. And then they figure it out. The first guy, what did you do? How did you do that? Did you drown a pig? And then it started reverse farting, and then you're all like, I think is it breathing? It's still alive. What? That blows my mind. Thanks, Lucas. I appreciate that little. So, I mean, like, you should be able to drink with your cock then. If impossible things like a pig can breathe through her ass. Okay, hold on. Ask a follow-up question. Can a man drink with his cock? Okay. It was just gay porn.
And being like, how do I get this over here? How do I make these things myself? How do I give people access to this? So he started using himself as a...
See, that's why we do it. Well, that's why we don't do it on this. We do it over here. So...
kind of as a lab rat. I trusted him. I was like, you know what? If nobody else, then, you know, at least he's doing it on himself first. First peptide shot.
Well, I'm not giving a pig CPR, that's for sure. I mean, you could, though.
I had side effects that I would say...
Why are you such a prude? Why wouldn't you do that? To save a life. Why wouldn't you save a life, Farrell? Why wouldn't you blow the breath of life into a pig's ass? God. It sucks men can't breathe out their cocks, dude. But I get why, because there'd be so many people drowning at the beach. If there was some like hot fucking lifeguard, there'd be so many people drowning at the beach, and they'd have just this mysterious. They like wired their jaws shut so they can't like they're like, you're gonna have to go through the cock, and then he's like, oh no, you're gonna have to go through the cock. Where's my cock inhaler thing? I don't have. No, you're just gonna have to go mouth to dick. It's just, you just have to. You have to save a life, dude. Lifeguards will get paid so much better.
99% of people do not have, and it was still worth it to me. But for that first probably 2 or 3 months, I barely ate anything.
What, you guys? What? Are you guys fucking shocked and surprised by the shit I say? Is that what it is?
I was throwing up every day. I pooped my pants.
Oh, she pooped her pants.
Twice in one weekend in public.
Hot.
But haven't we all?
But haven't we all? Also, to answer your other question of what other peptides have I taken, I did a round
Men would
of
drown in pussy. Literally drown in pussy. That's pretty good, Rhea.
Peptides.
Copper? Like what the penny's made of?
Yeah.
What is
You need that too. It's actually, the copper ones are really crazy. I'll bring you some next time. They're purple. They look like
a respiratory therapist. Well, I mean, you have to think like the main source of air is through the nose and the mouth and like the larynx, and that's your main source. But you can get an emergency injection of oxygen through your penis. In a perfect world, where the lifeguards are hot chicks and stuff like that, and then you're like, oh, I can't, I'm drowning and stuff like that, and then you're like, you have to pretend you're out, right? But you have to really close your mouth tight. Really, so there's like, we have to go the other way. I mean, people would take advantage of it. People would obviously take advantage of it. People would take advantage of it.
the video game item.
What does that do to you?
It's really good for your hair and for your nails and your skin.
Hog Dog says girls like that go ass to mouth and suck out your poop snakes. Girls like this on the screen, like that chick, pass.
And a lot of the girls are taking them now.
But you're not taking that anymore.
No, I did a month of that.
And why'd you stop?
There's such a thing as copper toxicity.
3 strokes, blow, repeat, and do it to the rhythm of staying alive. Yeah. Okay. Staying alive. I am actually CPR certified. But I'm sure no one's interested.
And you don't want to do that full time.
I'm not interested either.
It's not one that you should just do all the time.
Now, folks, I imagine that the more you hear
this is an embarrassing show to be on
about peptides and injections, the more wary of them you become. I get it. I'm a guy who likes
Goofy Boots. Goofy Boots is drinking a beer with his cock. Oh, dude, it said you can't. It said that was impossible. It said the urethra is a tube designed solely for excretion. Well, that's an opinion. Carrying urine from the bladder and semen from the reproductive system out of the body. It is not connected to the digestive system and lacks the mechanism for swallowing or transporting fluids to the stomach. Attempting to force liquid into the urethra is extremely dangerous and can cause severe injury, infection like urethritis, which sounds like a black singer's name, or urinary tract damage.
To keep his blood clean in case anyone needs to drink it. But those who are more bullish on peptides say that the market for these things already goes well beyond the Silicon Valley biohacking types who are cool experimenting with Chinese Sigma heroin.
I used to get sick maybe like 4 or 5 times a year. I work hard, I don't sleep enough.
I get sick way more than that. But you don't seem like you have kids. I can see you have white walls and like your furniture isn't broken. So, yeah. I get sick because my kids find things on the ground and eat them and then cough in my face. So, 4 or 5 times a year, oh, I would take that in a fucking minute. It's like twice a month around here.
I push my body.
Farrell says, first thing I picture when you were talking about penis. Should I click on this link? Okay, yes. Yeah, that's me. That's me doing that right there. All right. Yeah, drinking bird. You don't want to spin, Farrell? That's strange. Okay.
Now if I'm about to get sick, I inject Thymosin Alpha 1 and I don't get sick.
Max Maki.
That's not how it works. There's no fucking way. No.
Tony is the co-founder of the health startup Superpower. With Superpower, Max believes that he's creating the first in the next generation of pharma companies, something he's calling Pharma 2.0, and he sees peptides as potentially a major part of that future.
Peptides are going to be, I think, a $1 trillion category. Injections are now of.
Well, then tell me what they do. Don't just be like, I know one makes you lose weight. The other one does not heal you from viruses. I don't believe you.
Viable form of drug delivery, which opens up the kind of the drug purview to include other injectable peptides. And I think
Freeside says drop puck. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. I can drop a puck. Let me see if I bring it up. Show files. Where do I have this saved? Where do I have it saved? Give me a second. Downloads. Sulk puck right here. Okay. I didn't even have this set up because I was at Disneyland all week. Having the time of my life. Is that it? What is that? Yeah, that's it. There we go. Alright. Alright. Hold on, I have to readjust this. There's too much typing. There's a lot of typing I have to do. I'll just drop it, alright? Drop puck. I'll just drop it. And then see what happens. Alright? Hold on, I have to resize it. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Automatically gay. You're automatically gay. So that's what that means. Farrell for another 32, and she says, for 5, and she says 32. I don't know. My brain stroked out there for a second. But Freeside's gay, apparently. I don't even know. Can I turn this off? Can I turn that sound off? Is there a way to turn the sound off? Sound. Options. Music. There. Okay. Oh. No, it's good. It's good. We good. Okay. Okay, so Freeside's gay. Farrell picked 32. Wait. Farrell picked 32. All right. Hold on. It's a professional organization. It's a professional show. This is a very professional show. 31. Ha! It's 13. I'm dyslexic. Okay. Fucking professional show.
Over the coming years, we're going to see many GLP-1 like drugs, but for every.
All right, Farrell with a 20. She says Lucas, Goofy, Eugene. Who's Eugene? And Rhea pick. Who's Eugene? Oh, Eugene Stoner, right?
Anything else come to market. I think many people see these broadly as these kind of fringe compounds. And the reality is most things that are new start kind of fringe and then slowly become mainstream. Right? I often recall that aphorism of the future is already here, but not evenly distributed. And I think many of the smartest people I know, many of the smartest biologists I know and doctors I know are using.
Okay, Goofy says 13. That's the first one I got. God damn it. Okay, we have a winner. Fucking Goofy Boots wins. All right. God damn it. It had to happen. It had to happen. He says no way. It had to happen. It had to happen. So I'll do the rest of them. Rhea says 15. There's no way. I'm not going to say anything. I mean, I'd be shocked if it landed on 15, and it didn't. It landed on 36. And Lucas 23. And Dan, you're not a part of this. You're not a part of this, Dan. Fine. Farrell says this is for Dan's. Fine, Dan. Okay. Okay, Dan's not. 27. Oh, 32. Yeah, why do you got to do that, though? Did I get Eugene? Eugene. Okay. Fine, Dan's part of it, but he still lost.
Peptides are familiar with peptides. Now, there are risks.
Does a rich just drink through penis?
I don't recommend people blindly take peptides.
Don't you think I would be doing that right now? Don't you think I'd be sloshed off my own cock right now?
I certainly don't recommend they order them from research use only sites online.
You know how easy it would be to drink on the sly, dude, when you have a fucking
I think if you have
a straw in your pants and it's all like whoop. It'd be cooler if it was see-through, but I understand why they didn't make it like that. A see-through cock would be like weird.
Foundations of health in check. That should be the default for everyone. That's what men used to be like, and now the modern world makes that really hard because we're surrounded by a lot of things that impact our sex hormones.
Goofy Boots wants, like, Goofy Boots, you have a win. You have a W. Okay, so you get to decide, and we have 51 minutes left in this show. I feel like that's plenty of time for you to decide, and then
there's an androgen system in a negative endocrine system in a negative way.
You're gonna make I can't do that. I was gonna say I don't have beer, but I think I do have beer. I think I have one beer like floating around here.
I don't know anything about that. Personally, I'm fucking constant.
Imagine a penis hangover. Hungover what? Like a bathroom stall? What the fuck is that? Oh my god! It's just fucking like an elephant's trunk. Waves at you. Is that what you mean?
But I do have a sympathetic ear, Max, and it certainly sucks to hear about.
Chug a beer through my nose? No, I'm not doing that. That's fucking psychotic. No, I've seen people do that. Somebody sent me a video of someone do that.
All these
I've
things
seen someone
you
do
and
that.
these sexless men are going through. My advice?
Could I do that? It's Goofy's anyway, so it depends on what Goofy wants. But I'm willing to try that.
Take a woman out to
drink a beer through my nose. I could probably do that.
nice jazz dinner. Pooh Bells.
Fuck me, I know I could do that.
On 14th, that's a good spot. Once you go in there, ask for Jason. He'll show you the right table. And around 8:30, when it gets nice and dark, and Raul starts tickling the
If you're
ivories
part Asian, then what does that have to do with anything?
for his first solo
What
of
does
the
that
night,
have to do with anything?
I want you to look into her eyes and pull back a strand of her chestnut hair. Ask her about the last man to break her heart. Ask her what you can do to mend it. Then, when the timing is right, I want you to put out
Jess,
a cigarette into that cheesecake she ordered and give her a kiss. Not one that says I want you, but one that says I need you. You need me.
Okay, if Eugene doesn't pick in 5 minutes and Big B picks, this is for a free side pick. Okay, free side, 18. Farrell's the producer of the show. She gets you lost. But
need us. Tonight?
It's no fanfare. There's no fanfare. It's just, fuck you, you lost. Ha!
Now and forever.
I need my wife. Jessica.
Yeah.
God, man, I need like an assistant, but I'm not going to pay her.
And if none of that works, just maybe try some peptides.
I don't have wasabi.
Yeah, well, I couldn't be more against this BS.
Oh, okay. Who's this fun sucker? Eric Topol is
I'm not going to listen to this doucher.
a cardiologist and director of the Scripps Research Translational Institute. He's also the author of multiple New York Times bestsellers, as well as the Ground Truths newsletter, where he...
I know Goofy is like working hard to figure out what to do. Please respect the... I just disrespected Dan. Or was it Freeside? It's probably is Freeside. Farrell says Zach's picks 19.
He covers various topics in the medical field, including...
Wait, why does Zach get to... Okay, I don't care. 19. No, sorry, 25.
Including his skepticism about peptides.
I'd love to see any...
Am I going to drink this beer through my nose? Hold on. I don't know what Goofy wants to do.
Any of these peptides proven to be beneficial. If we find something that helps patients and people, I'm all for it. There are no trials that are being done. It's just all done through word of mouth and promotion and longevity clinics and that kind of stuff. When we inject a drug in our body, we should know that it's safe, that it is what it says it is, and it's effective. That only can be done through clinical trials. Anything short of that is not science. It's just anecdotes. It's just bro science or whatever you want to call it. It's not the real deal. You don't know whether you're injecting yourself with a placebo would give you the same sense of whatever it is that you're wanting to feel. There's a lot of money here. I don't know many peptides that are less than a couple $100s a shot. When you put up a few $100s for something, each time, every month you go get it. Talk about confirmation bias. And I don't care about the pushback. I'm just telling the truth. I'm giving the facts.
Now, folks, when Instagram told me to get on
just in case that's what he wants to do, I'm going to make sure this... I do have a beer. But I just don't want it to be like ice-ass cold. So I'm going to leave that out. Goofy, we've already had just makeup on. Don't fucking put makeup
Threads, I said, fuck that shit. But in an age of rising tech skepticism, peptides seem to be a rare moment of a Silicon Valley...
You're not putting fucking makeup on me. We're not fucking doing that. We're not doing that shit anymore. We're not fucking doing that. We're not doing the buck-breaking John hour, all right? We're not fucking doing that.
Trend bleeding out into the general public.
Hearing the range of people for whom this is very
No, don't do it, you idiot. No drink through nose, only weeder.
appealing, made me think that, like, yeah, this is
But my nose is thirsty.
gonna be a huge thing. I think people are basically very...
John, do not... Okay, hold on. John, do not snort beer. It has yeast in it. A man in the 90s got yeast in his nose, and to save his life, they had to open his face and cut out his sinuses. Same reason you don't smell bread. 33. I can smell bread. All right. Hold on. Can I drink a beer with my nose? Technically, you can get beer into your mouth via your nose, but you're not truly drinking through your nose. These back of the throat is finished, connected. Tilt your head back. The nose gravity pulls out. It's not actual drinking. Shut the fuck up. This bypasses the normal drinking process. Your nose is designed for breathing and smelling. It's not ingesting liquids. The beer flows past your nose into your, not through the functional sense. It's dangerous and unpleasant. This method is extremely risky and uncomfortable. It can cause severe burning sensation in your sinuses, trigger violent sneezing or choking, and potentially lead to aspiration, which can cause pneumonia. It doesn't say anything about yeast. It just says it'll be uncomfortable, which I always am on this show.
Be willing to spend their own money in order to get hotter, to get healthier, and
do not snort the beer. Do not snort the beer. I wouldn't be snorting it into my lungs, it's where it violates the blood-brain barrier. Although that could be a good time. I would just pop and just do that. Well, I have a glass, so it'd probably be something like this, right? Something like that. I'm a little stuffy. It could clear me out. Goofy decides. No makeup!
Decreasing amounts of trust and frustration with the American medical establishment. People are, in a relative sense, thinking like, well, why not sort of try
to drown himself in beer?
Influencer in this alternate route instead.
Wouldn't be the first time.
About possible side effects?
Like pooping my pants again?
Sure.
Well, so people, even if this took 5 years off my life at the end of my life, it would be worth it for what it's done for me.
Indeed, peptides seem to be a product that speak to our time like no other.
I didn't. You are now really hot. What? What, Goofy? Goofy, what? Just pick something. I'm not fucking putting makeup on. I'm not going to put on a fucking dress. None of that shit. None of that shit, because I know you guys are fucking jerking off on your end and being like, yeah, that's so hot. I know you are. I know it. At least one of you fucking weirdos out there. I know it. So shut up. But I could drink a beer with my nose. I don't see it as being a problem. I don't think yeast will get up on... I've seen it done. Hold on. Don't trust this. Don't trust that lady. Man drinks beer with nose. See. We'll see. That looks horrible. That looks terrible. That looks so unpleasant. Okay.
An easy-to-use drug that's sometimes a really fun shade of purple and forgoes government approval.
No, that was not frozen, I'm pretty sure.
Thus leaving the gamble of our health up to us, the people.
Why, though? Why? I don't know, man.
Those of us inundated every day with images of seemingly regular citizens.
Goofy!
With perfect hair, perfect skin, and somehow 8 different abs on their stomach despite having a desk job at Salesforce. The folks who look at these...
I mean, I could probably do that. I could probably drink the beer with it. But, like, Goofy has to sign off of it on it. And he's just imagining me in, like, lingerie right now with fucking big red lipstick and shit like that. So he's a little bit preoccupied. Okay? Goofy, fucking get your brain out of the gutter. And watch me drink a beer with my nose.
These substances weigh the pros and cons and still have the risk.
I got it. Twerking to a Big Red song. No, I'm not gonna. No.
Taking appetite.
Again with the gay shit. Why does it have to be gay? What the fuck is wrong with you people? What the... You know, I think you guys are... No. No, no, no. No, fuck no. Fuck no, no, fuck no, fuck no. 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 Why? What the fuck? I'll drink the beer. I'll drink the beer with my nose, all right? That's Goofy's, all right? And Goofy, if you ever win again, I am just automatically deleting it. Because, what the fuck, dude? Oh, well, he's not going to wear a thong. Let's just make him twerk a little bit. And then just fucking Goofy Boots is just twerking it. Yeah. funny thing is, it actually took me a minute to find my own nipples. I know they are small. They're pretty small.
Appetite to give a Discord moderator.
No, fuck you. I'm not doing that. No, fuck you. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking twerking.
Few Bitcoin to cop an order from China, wait a week for delivery, swirl up some dust in a vial of water, take out a needle, look in the mirror, and say, hey, guess it's worth a shot.
What do you mean what happened? What, I suddenly got self-respect? No, I'm not doing that gay shit. That's fucking, I'm not doing that shit. I said no buck breaking. Didn't I say no buck breaking? I did say that. No, because then this just becomes an entire game of gay chicken. My whole show becomes a gay chicken. And eventually, one day, some guy's going to win and be like, suck a cock. And it's just, I'm going to nip it in the bud right here. Right here. This is where it ends. I don't know why you want to see that shit anyway. Farrell says Big B gets to pick because Eugene left. This is five for Renee's. Okay. Big B and Renee's gets stop. Fine, dislike the stream. I don't give a shit. No. My kids are gonna watch this stream one day. And then they're going to walk up to their mom. And they're going to be like, Mom, is Dad gay? Big B 32. I'm not going to twerk. I don't give a fuck. I'll stop. I'll end the show right now. God damn it! God fucking damn it! Not doing any gay shit. I'll tell you that shit right now. Not doing that. Not hanging. I'm not gonna go fucking work a glory hole for half an hour. Is that the next thing? Huh? Fucking put your back into it, John. No. It's just fucking annoying.
For good work, I'm Dan Toomey.
Why am I yelling? Renee is 14. Oh, please. What the fuck is this? 14. Let's see. Oh. It's not 14. It's 15. It's not 14. Sulk Puck is looking pretty awesome right now. It is. We might have to switch over to Sulk. We're just gonna do Sulk Puck. We're gonna do Sulk Pucks right here. We'll drop Sulk Pucks, and I'll just call you guys gay, right? Instead of you being like, okay, show us your asshole. No, I'm not going to show you my asshole. I'm not going to fucking. All right. There's 2 wins tonight. There's 2 wins. Tell me what you want. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? I'm just. Whatever, pussy. She says for days calls me whatever. No, that's got to be a line. There's some things I'm just not going to do. I'm not going to share needles with a fucking homeless drug addict. All right, there is a line. Okay. Say the N-word until YouTube shuts off your stream. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that either. There's multiple lines, okay? Okay. This is over. We still have half an hour. All right, Norm Macdonald. I don't care. I don't care. It's really. It's just background noise anyway.
There was a time
for you guys calling me gay and then making me do gay things. Do you guys realize that? Farrell says it's been so long since it's hit John. Calm down. 00. Yeah, but then it hits twice. It hits twice in one night. And automatically they start firing off the gay stuff. Automatically they're all like, oh, let's see how gay we can get him. Let's see it. So it's just no. It's just becoming a hard no.
When a comedian could walk onto a talk show and tell the truth about the most powerful people
Not
in the
doing it.
world.
I'm not doing
and
it.
Nobody did this better than Norm Macdonald. When he went on The View, they asked him about the presidential election, and within seconds, he called Bill Clinton a murderer on live television.
What if the drug addict has a duplex? I don't care. You're missing the point.
I think we should get the homicide out of the White House and get like a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
The host immediately scrambled to shut him down.
Yeah, you know, we're not allowed to. You're not allowed to put out no accusations without. That's a little too far. That's the way it does.
Why you F? Is Norm Macdonald dead? That's a completely normal. I know he probably is dead.
Let's just go on to the next question.
Call Royce on stream and convince him to buy a new vacuum. If I call Royce right now, I guarantee you he will ignore it.
Norm just keeps going. So Barbara
He'll look at it, have plenty of time, and then hit ignore.
Walters, one of the most powerful women
I know this for a fact.
in American media at the time, threatened him on air.
I'll tell you what's a matter of record. You will not be invited back if you don't shut up.
He still wouldn't let it go. He tried to sneak in manslaughter as a compromise.
Let's talk football.
He's famously dead? I don't know, dude. I don't keep track of everyone who's dead.
All right, manslaughter.
This is 20 years before Bill Clinton's name popped up all over the Epstein
He's probably watching The Housemaid again. I don't know what that is.
files, with photos of him at hot tubs and at parties with girls with their faces
Hey.
blurred out,
Do you have something to say to me?
implicating them as
She's disappointed in me. She's ashamed of me. It's because I didn't twerk. Yeah, that's a beer. It's not open. I was just like, well, because like I was gonna think that they were gonna have me drink a beer with my nose, but then Goofy got way too gay with it. He got way too gay.
How?
He was all like, he wanted me to twerk.
That's where the twerking.
Yes. And I was like, no. Fuck no.
He does nails. So
He's a nail tech. He's a nail tech.
I think that's so cool. I would want him to be my nail tech.
I bet he does good work.
I bet he does.
I bet he does really meticulous work.
It's
that
probably so good. And like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like dudes in...
Now he's telling me to call a random contact on your contact list and convince them to buy a new vacuum. I don't understand what he's talking about.
Well, that would be funny too.
Why?
What if they're asleep? And then they're just like, what? What?
No.
possible victims. They were likely taken around the time the show aired, meaning he was very much active in Epstein's circle at the exact moment Norm was warning the public of what he was. And this View appearance was watched by millions, so the fact that he's this relentless tells you how much he wanted people to think about it. He answered a fake phone call from his producer to mess with the hosts.
You know Matt Strauss?
Yeah, the producer.
John, call a family member and tell them you are gay. You know what? We're going to have to rethink this entire thing. We're going to have to because everyone's going down the gay route or like, harassing my family or something like that. It's gone too far. I think it's already gone too far. Okay.
The producer, he told me it would be funny. He said, like,
making money is never gay. It is when you do gay things for it. So you're saying, like, if you suck cock for money, it's not gay because you're making money. Okay, that actually seems reasonable, but still, it's not. That's not. It's not.
Why don't you carry a cell phone on and then let it ring and then pretend like there's...
Donate the entire show's revenue to an LGBT charity. Fuck no.
The guy on it.
And when they tried to move on to a different topic, he just kept staring it back.
I love.
You Indian giving homo? What do you mean Indian giving? Shut the fuck up.
I seem to like Bill Clinton.
Really, and this man leads into our show on Friday night.
I know.
It's all right, his career's over.
Okay. Farrell for tenor, thank you. She says, I gotta go to bed. Welcome back, John. 2 wins tonight. Yay for you. All praise the cult. It's not that great. It's not something to celebrate, but thank you.
The host.
No, because everyone's like, get gay. John, get gay with it. I'm like, no. Let's see how gay we can get you. Put lipstick on. Now gargle. Say thank you, Daddy. What the fuck is wrong with you people? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
It brought up Bill Cosby, and then Norm said this.
Bill Cosby is a great man, first of all. There has never been any accusations toward Bill Cosby about any...
Bear in mind, this was literally years before the Cosby scandal broke. So here, he's way ahead of his time. Norm then later delivers the
John, you have to have Goofy do your nails. I don't even know where Goofy lives.
Perfect joke about Cosby on comedians in cars getting coffee with Jerry Seinfeld.
Now, do you think Cosby's legacy will be hurt?
Yeah.
You do, huh? I mean, there was a...
But even if I did, I think and this is not a thing about like his skill doing it. I think I would rather hit my thumb with a hammer than get my nails done.
The comedian Patton Oswalt, he told me, I think the worst part of...
just have my thumbnail fucking just fall off. Right? Just really fucking damage it.
The Cosby thing was the hypocrisy. And I disagreed.
You disagree with that?
Yeah. I thought it was the...
Arden says, really, all John has to do is put on a dress, and I think he will have completed the Hollywood humiliation ritual. I don't want to do that. I don't want to fucking do that.
Norm was banned for...
And I'm not going to fit in any of Jess's clothes. There is no way that's happening. Just like from a physics standpoint, she's much smaller.
15 years after that first few appearance, he'd been ripping...
Goofy's also California. Okay. Like Southern California?
On the Clintons for years.
It's just like...
By this point, so it was kind of expected. He'd even roasted Bill for being a sexual predator to his face at the...
It's called a manicure. They don't need to be cleaned. Look. They're fine. They look fine, don't they? Rawr. Okay, shut up.
White House Correspondents' Dinner, an event originally meant to broker positive relationships between the president and the press.
Zax is in Modesto.
The U.S. State Department
Modesto.
has just issued a travel warning for all...
What do you mean, ew, they look fine. They look fine. They look fine. Look, I have very nice nails. They're very... And I don't get manicures or anything like that. They look... I have a very healthy diet and they look good. Sorry.
Women moving past Dick Morris's table.
He attacked Clinton's fundraising scandals, casually...
What was gay when I said rare? Yeah.
implying the president was charging for everything.
Just twerk. I'm not twerking. I'm not going to twerk. I'm not going to put on makeup. I'm not going to wear a dress. I'm not going to fucking put on makeup. I'm not going to fucking twerk my ass for the internet. I'm not sucking cocks. No. Be more creative. Just be more creative. Can't you? I'm going to have to start making a list of things that I will do and then have you pick them. That's what I'll do. Because otherwise, everyone just wants to get real gay with it. Why?
Before I sip this coffee, actually, sir, how much is it? How much would a cup of coffee cost in a place like this? I didn't want to get, I didn't want to see $90,000 on my bill later. I thought this was kind of sad. I heard last night that President Clinton charged Abraham Lincoln's ghost $10,000 to sleep in his own bed.
He joked about the head of ABC News and the affairs everyone in the media knew about but wouldn't report on. The joke being that sleeping around was so normal at the network that sleeping...
Good old Sulk stream blackmail. I know. And I'm trying to run for office too. So I understand there's a lot of racism I talk about. And that's probably not going to help me.
With your own wife was the scandal.
There's a rumor that last week...
Have just removed those horrific hangnails. They are pretty bad.
A certain, I don't want to say who it is, a certain gentleman in ABC News, he went to a party and he got real...
Okay, I get it. Hey, Jess. Hey, Jess. Jessica. Jess!
Really drunk, and he ended up having sex with his own wife.
He also pursued journalist Larry King, who is famous for marrying much younger women.
Table 10, wherever you are.
Don't listen to Knobs Dog.
Table 10. We're sorry your waitress hasn't been there in a while. Larry King just married her.
Months later, the world found out about Clinton's affair with the White House intern Monica Lewinsky. Then,
and she was fat. She was fat chick. Was this hot in the 90s? A lot of you guys are from the... Zax, you're like older. Was she hot in the 90s? Was this 90s hot? Was this 90s hot? Because she kind of... Can you remove my hangnails? I'll do this, and then this is what Goofy wants. All right, this is your win, because I'm not fucking doing whatever it is you want me to do. It's a little weird, but I will have Jess remove my hangnails. All right, is that good? Too bad.
Then there's the infamous painting of him in a blue...
Was not hot ever. Admin of gay relations.
...dress found in Epstein's New York townhouse. The artist...
She was fat and she was ugly, Dan. She was fat und ugly. She was ein Heffer. She was gross, dude.
It's confirmed that the blue dress...
But I think Bill Clinton is just a fucking animal that will fuck anything. Including animals.
Is a reference to...
I don't know if that's actually the case, but I'm like, really, if I heard that, like, yeah, if I heard some weird story about like how Bill Clinton actually fucked a literal farm pig, then I'd be like, okay, yeah.
Monica's blue dress, which was a central piece of evidence in Clinton's affair. Lewinsky's dress famously contained Clinton's DNA and was cited by...
Take care of my cuticles. What's wrong with my What is wrong with my cuticles? Hold on. Hold on. I got one. Yeah. Okay. I got one right. How about that one right there? Can you focus on it? Yeah, you see that? That one's been bugging me. There is a lot of fucking hangnails. Or whatever you call them. I don't know. I've never needed a name for them.
By lawmakers as proof he lied. Clinton appears in...
Use hand cream? No, that's again the gay shit. I'm not using hand cream. You want to fucking get a hammer and fucking hit my fucking thumb with a hammer?
3,584 documents.
Goofy says, oh my fucking god, ah!
63 flight logs and 195 emails in the Epstein case files. Norm had his card marked while...
No, you're not the elder. I mean, like, you're gonna be 45 in a month, so you're not the oldest. Tweety's like 62 or something like that. There's a few older people in this, but I think you might be the oldest in this chat right now. Yeah.
Everyone kept their mouth shut, and we know the Monica controversy is simply a drop in the ocean. But before we continue, I want to tell you about our video sponsor Fume, because cravings aren't...
Eugene says my right hand has cream on it all the time.
Just about nicotine, they're about the habit.
This weekend, veteran news anchorman David Brinkley apologized to Bill Clinton for an election night
to
comment.
put moisturizer on. She has to put, like, she tries to put, like, sunscreen on me. I'm like, no, what are you doing? No. And at the end of the day, I'm just fucking all burnt and peeling and shit. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine.
Commentary in which he called the president, quote, boring and uncreative. Admitted Brinkley, there was certainly nothing uncreative about the way you moved Vince Foster's body.
The guy he was talking about called Vince Foster.
Well, Jess, are you going to come fucking do the cuticle thing? Because I have gotten a pedicure. And I screamed audibly. Like, everyone turned and looked at me. Everyone turned and looked because he was doing the thing, and he was like cutting my toe open. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Ah!" I very loudly screamed, not like a shrill shriek or anything, but like I did scream.
Was a White House lawyer and close friend of the Clintons who was found dead in
But it was like manly and it was baritone.
A park. The official ruling was that it was self-inflicted, but allegations surrounding the Clintons' involvement has never gone away. Norm leaned
Do it on
into
your own time. No, this is what you wanted, Goofy. So we're going to do it right here, right now. 15 minutes. Jessica, please get in here.
Week after week.
Although the report does concede
This is my own time. What are you talking about?
Foster was deeply depressed because President Clinton was trying to murder him.
He crossed Clinton with O.J. Simpson, who at the time was the most famous accused murderer in America. The implication
I'll block you, knob. I will fucking block you.
Being that Clinton wanted O.J. to murder his wife.
Well, more O.J. Simpson news. On Friday, the Juice officially endorsed Bill Clinton for president, adding, quote, "I'd like to help him any way I can." To which the president replied, "Well, there is one thing."
Norm.
She's aged terribly. She has aged terribly, and I don't know why she doesn't just give up the ghost. And you're gonna clean my cuticles. You're gonna get rid of all the hangnails I have. Says there's too many hangnails. Is there too many hangnails? And can you like look at them? There is a lot of them. There is a lot of them. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. They're numerous. Yeah, there's some bad ones in there too. Goofy Boots says, "Jesus Christ."
Give me your hand.
Which one? This one? The one I use?
What about both of them?
I use both of them.
Okay. Hold on.
You got to do it on camera. It's got to be on camera. Do it. Okay.
Oh, that close.
All right.
Went after Hillary.
Is this gonna?
What is this?
I don't know. It's just a piece of meat.
Framing her as a compulsive liar around
He said, "Don't bite my toenails."
her claim she was
Sandpaper hands.
What is this?
I'm sorry. Like, what? Seriously, what's wrong with my hands?
No, they're good. I'm good.
They're good hands. I do things with them. I type sometimes.
named after the first Western mountaineer to summit Everest, Sir Edmund Hillary.
So, fucking Goofy Boots, the hand expert, is like, ooh.
That hurt?
Yeah, careful with that one.
Hold on. Just hold on. Bear with me.
Whoa.
Okay. Give me your other
You didn't even get it. There's like a root. You gotta get the root. What? Ah! Ooh. Okay, she did. She got it.
Give me your other hand.
Okay, fine. Wait, no, you gotta do the rest of them. You gotta do the rest of them.
For years, Hillary
I hope she cuts too low. Shut up, no.
Rodham Clinton has.
You guys are watching me get my nails clipped.
I have to get
Whoa!
Let me deal with the cuticles.
Why? What's a cuticle?
It's this part. Look. You see that right there?
That's no, that's more finger. What the fuck are you doing?
Just press it down.
Don't.
You just press it down. It doesn't hurt. Does that hurt, really? Because I do it to myself.
It's just like when you brush your teeth and then there's like a lot of blood, you know?
Here, give me your hand.
That happens every day for me.
Told people that she was named for the first man.
What?
I said, here you go. This will
To
help.
climb Mount Everest, Sir Edmund Hillary.
It's like the foreskin on your fingers? Well, then I'm gonna politely decline I don't want circumcised fingers.
Let me see.
I want to take the whole finger home, please.
But as Esquire magazine recently pointed out, Sir Edmund did not climb Mount Everest until 1953.
See, show him.
It's greasy now. Ew. Ew. What is that supposed to do? All right, now you do this one. There's big ones hanging off of that.
Yeah, it's terrible. Come here.
It is pretty bad.
Come on, look at the thumb. It looks like roots or something. All right, come on.
The Black movie? Look at those fucking bits on John. We call them big scoops. The big scoops. They're big scoops. They're finally getting a little bit of attention. Thanks to Goofy Boots. He's all like, well, if you're not going to suck a dick, at least clean up your nails. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Let me get this.
Yeah.
Okay, this one might hurt.
If you won't gargle balls, then at least clean those cuticles, please. I'm like, all right, I guess that's a fair compromise. Just, I don't know, they just keep growing. You know? So I don't even know what to do. This show is starting to get gay. You're gay! That's nice.
Okay, there you go.
Thinks it's gay because I'm fucking buff, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
fuck,
that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
You're gay. See? That's how I know you're gay. Cause you look at my fucking muscles and shit like that. Wow. You're asking yourself some questions, aren't you?
6 years after Hillary was born. However, the First Lady does have a good...
Kidabombo says, I bet I could kick John's no-age bacon hate butt. I don't know. You could be huge. I don't know.
Explanation for this.
I don't know.
She loves to lie.
Andy had a whole running thread of jokes about Bill actively trying to get rid of her by sending her to space and leaving her there.
D&D says, I am gay, and yeah, you're packing guns. Well, thank you.
Astronaut Shannon Lucid back on Earth after a record 6 months.
Really, somebody appreciates it, you know? Fucking. Well, you don't. I mean, like, you appreciate it, but it's just like, you know. It's like.
It's just not enough. I get it.
No, I mean, like, no.
Fine,
It's not that you don't appreciate it enough. Well, you could appreciate it more. You'd be like, wow, those are beautiful. And then, like, just get weak in the knees.
Aren't you supposed to do another challenge or something?
Oh, yeah. Fucking Big B. What happened to Big B?
Why don't you, pay attention?
Months in space, was welcomed home Tuesday with a phone call from President Clinton. Said the president, quote, this is just...
Why am I getting congratulated now? Big... Oh. It's not me. Okay, congratulations. Babo says baby number 2 born due April 18th. Whoa. Oh, dude. Oh, I bet she's uncomfortable. Ooh, I bet she's uncomfortable right now. When they get that stage, they're like just oh. They fart a lot. What?
Yeah. That's true.
Congratulations, Katabombo.
Yeah, I hope everything goes well.
Of course. Yeah, we had our second home birth. We did a home birth the second time. Pretty cool. But,
just the beginning.
Yeah. I didn't mean to like flex on you or anything like that. That's just sorry. You do whatever makes you guys feel comfortable.
One day we'll be able to send an American into space indefinitely, and I hope it's a woman.
On Weekend Update,
you're a pretty big boy, Ken Bubba.
He had a desk and a script, and it was framed as comedy.
6'3" and 240. That's a pretty big boy.
On The View later on in his career, he said it out loud as himself on one of America's most obviously pro-establishment shows. But in both cases, he was exposing exactly how debauched and messed up the elite
John needs outside validation. Yep.
Were decades before the...
Look, I'm not afraid to admit it. That's why I do this in front of a bunch of strangers and flex and stuff and show my nipples off. It's just I'm not gonna get gay.
Public understood the factual basis for his comments.
Oh, you're doing a home birth, no midwife. Yep. Okay, yeah, we did that. We did the home birth, no midwife. Have you done one before? Was your last kid hospital birth, or is this your first time going? No midwife. First birth was at a house with a midwife, no drugs. Okay, so you're already used to doing it. So, I mean, you got this. It's not hard. They're going to start like yapping and screaming a lot. You just ignore them.
It was a recurring theme over remarkably...
It's gonna happen. It's not like, anything you do is just let it happen. You're fine.
consistent career that had many other high-profile targets.
Just imagine them taking a huge dump. The kind of bubble for Ted, thank you, says, how me birth pals.
Michael Jackson got absolutely destroyed at the time when he was the most popular musical artist in the world.
This week in a secret ceremony in Australia, Michael Jackson.
Nam says, congrats 2 was harder than 1 for sure. Well, yeah, but it's not that hard. Having 2 is not that hard.
Jackson was married for the 2nd time. Asked what makes his new bride special. The king of pop said, quote, she is...
No. What happened to Big B? I put it in the discard, choose tomorrow. Okay, fine. Yeah. Well, no. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. No, I can't. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Thursday. I will be here tomorrow.
Taught me about the power...
I'm not going to be here on Friday.
...of imagination. Like imagining that a grown woman...
I have to take my son to the movies. It's his birthday. There's also other things going on, but this is part of it.
...woman is a 10-year-old boy. You know he's a homosexual pedophile, right?
He's turning 5.
And...
Big boy, 5-year-old. I got a big 5-year-old. It's crazy. 5 years ago.
And there's this bit on Conan which deliberately blurred some boundaries and left Conan looking stunned.
And if it's a boy, he's going to have sex with it.
And the MJ jokes kept escalating until they couldn't get any more brutal if Norm...
John famously said giving birth is like taking a dump. Well, yeah. I mean, pretty much exactly.
Tried.
He hangs out with young boys. He's a child molester, for God's sakes. Michael Jackson is a homosexual pedophile. He's already molested a 1-day-old boy.
You can hear how the audience is...
Damn, he took it hard on Michael Jackson. Just like Michael Jackson took it on Macaulay Culkin.
Some groaning, some nervous laughing.
I'm part of it.
Some finding it hilarious. Bear in mind, this was way before Jackson's criminal trial, decades before leaving Neverland. MJ's legal team was one of the most aggressive in the industry. Norm's boss at SNL, Lorne Michaels, kept on warning him about lawsuits. Norm honestly didn't care.
You want a lawsuit by Michael Jackson?
Oh, he's suggesting. Passive
and then I go, that's cool. I like a
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
I go, that'd be cool. Michael Jackson suing me. And
Eventually, those weekend update roasting sessions became a comedy tradition.
I mean, if you were to win, I beat it. I would do the song.
That people learn to love.
It might be me. It'd be cringy and shit like that. Look, I'm a huge fan of Michael Jackson. I loved Michael Jackson's music. It was really, really good. It's very poppy. It's of its time. It's great music. In my opinion, if you don't like it, fuck yourselves. But I don't know. He could have done all that. He might not have, though. I don't know. I don't know enough about the case.
I
was just a kid, dude.
Jokes that Tom Cruise was gay without even needing a punchline.
In an interview,
he is definitely gay. Tom Cruise is absolutely a fucking flamer. That is without a doubt.
In this month's Vanity Fair, actor Tom Cruise attempts to end once and for all rumors that he is gay.
Or there's this joke about Marlon Brando falling off the Hollywood wagon.
Last week on Larry King Live, Marlon Brando made the shocking statement that Hollywood is, quote, run by Jews.
Based.
In response, outraged Jewish organizations made it snow in New York in April.
Norm deliberately mismatched his casual...
Okay, that's super funny.
delivery with the severity of what he was saying. He just ducked and weaved his way out of trouble by using his tried and tested strategy of telling the truth with enough sarcasm to make anything appear marginal.
You can tell the truth.
I served coffee to Tom Cruise's mom? What a weird thing. What a weird thing.
Word for word. Absolutely.
He was the GOAT. He was Norm Macdonald was actually super. I mean, it's not like, oh, he was actually subtly very funny. No, he was just a very funny dude. He was a brilliant comedian. And like the way he would deliver was like dry. And he did great work. He did great work.
Absolutely true. But when you do it, you use a sarcastic accent.
But he'd eventually make one enemy that would punish him in the most cowardly way possible. O.J. Simpson was charged with murdering his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman in 1994. The trial became the most watched event in American television history, and despite what most people considered overwhelming evidence, he was acquitted. From his very first week,
he definitely did kill that bitch.
Weekend Update, Norm called OJ a murderer, and then he did it again and again for years across 60 consecutive shows.
The GOAT! The absolute GOAT!
Simpson's lawyers say they don't want the families of Nicole Brown and Ronald Goldman in the courtroom during the trial. They're afraid the presence of the family members will just remind OJ of how much more killing he still has to do. Well, OJ Simpson's lawyers stopped feuding this week, finally. The Dream Team, F. Lee Bailey and Robert Shapiro, were able to put aside their differences and express their admiration for each other after OJ threatened to cut their heads off.
Never letting the public forget. The trial verdict was a cultural earthquake, and here's what Norm said the night of the acquittal to the cheers of the audience.
Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California.
The jokes then get darker and more absurd as the trial faded from the news, but Norm never moved on.
In his book, O.J. Simpson says that he would have taken a bullet or stood in front of a train for Nicole. Man, I'm going to tell you, that is some bad luck when the one guy who would have died for you kills you. This week in the O.J. Simpson trial.
Okay, all right, Norm, we get it. It's enough. And I hope this show was enough for you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I did enjoy my vacation, but I'm glad I'm back, and I hope to help you guys out. I will be here tomorrow for Thursday, but I'm not going to be here for a Friday, but tomorrow I will be here, so I will see you guys then. Anyway, now that I have my nice fresh cuticles, is that what they're called? Cuticles? It's not even good. That's not even good work. It's not even good work. Wasn't even great work, you know? Is that what it is? My God! Jeez. I married a butcher. Anyways, hit the like button, guys. I would appreciate it. Until tomorrow, drink some water, get a good night's sleep, and take care of yourselves, because I care about you too. See you guys tomorrow. Love you. Good night.
I jumped on a bus, no questions asked. I left all my problems behind me, and all I can see, the moon in the east, and I'm heading west.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster too, government lies they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, blowing like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke, unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.
My name on the not ready to go. There's still so much to see, still so much to be. I wanna know how it ends, and all I can see